Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Mardu Inti deck in Historic featuring the Hollow One. So last time I tried out the Mardu Hollow One deck in Historic, it felt a little bit lacking, especially against a mono green matchup, because Hollow One, even if you do get it out, it does just get blocked by the Old Growth Troll. But with the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, that has been completely solved with Inti in the deck now. So this is a 2-mana 2/2 card whenever you attack, so not just this card, it's any card. So the moment you play it without this card even attacking, if you have a card that can attack, you may discard a card, and when you do, you put a +1/+1 counter on that target attacking creature. It gains trample until the end of the turn. But when you discard a card with this card on the battlefield, you can exile the top card of your deck, and then you may play that card until the end of the end step. Not only is this card an enabler for the Hollow One, but it makes discarding doesn't feel bad. So in our deck, there's a lot of cards that come back from the graveyard when you discard, such as the Bloodghast, Lingering Souls, Seasoned Pyromancers, and we also play some Madness creatures as well, such as the Blazing Root Walla. But basically, the most broken thing you can do with this deck is to play Flameblade Adapt on turn 1, and then on turn 2, you want to Faithless Looting 2 of the cards away, preferably Bloodghast or Blazing Root Walla, and then get a Hollow One down on turn 2. And then the following turn, you can play the Inti, and then give Hollow One +1 counter and trample. And lastly, we did actually get another pretty nice removal spell called a Bitter Triumph. I'm playing 4 copies here just to test it out, but what this does is this is a 2-mana instant speed spell, and as an additional cost to cast the spell, you can discard a card or pay 3 life, but at an instant speed, you can destroy a creature or planeswalker. So not only does this card have some discard synergy in our deck, but you can also, if you run out of card, also pay 3 life, and at an instant speed, you can get rid of a creature or a planeswalker anytime you want. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some historic best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I kind of like this. Mono green, perhaps? Mono green, huh? Mono green. Yeah, it looks like it's a mono green deck. Okay. I think I'm just going to bottom a swamp here. What's sick about this is like, this thing has Menace and Trample, because this thing gives Menace on the modified creature, and the Inti is giving Trample. Like, that is sick. Might be just dead though, because Nykthos is dumb. Let's actually get rid of a mana confluence. We don't want to take damage right now. Ooh. That's actually kind of sweet. I don't think they want to top anything, right? Like, they only have, like, Trolls and Utopia and the Light of Halfling. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Let's dive right into battle.
I might actually just even ignore everything and just go face.
Nature flows with one drop, ripples and grows.
I think I am going to Season Pyromancer first. Oh, Fatal Push. I guess the troll is blocking the Inti here. So I should probably give this to artillery. Would have really liked a land there, but that's okay. Okay. Opponent goes down to 6. That was actually a really smart block.
The ocean surges.
Not getting rid of
Life
Inti
thrives.
there. In case I have another Inti in our hand, but I'm not sure if they were actually thinking of that.
Let us begin. My purpose is greater than myself.
Boat. Fire rigging. Huh? Your opponent's a memer? Opponent is actually a memer? What's going on here? That is unfortunate. I should have tapped correctly. Yeah, I should have tapped correctly, but I don't think it should matter too much. Put it on the root walla. Let's see. Block. Yeah, they're dead. We actually took a game off of a mono green devotion. Yeah. Were they dead even if I didn't get the unearth? Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I think they are. So in this matchup, I just like... I love bringing Thoughtseizes and Fragment Reality. What about Molten Collapse? Is that too much? I guess I could take out some Fatal Pushes for like Molten Collapse. Maybe a copy of Lingering Soul. Copy of an Unearth. I want to cut like the value cards. Like I want to go as fast as possible with some disruptions. It's hard, actually. This sideboarding is actually really difficult. Maybe like, okay, maybe 4 copies of Bitter Triumph is enough. Like we don't need Molten Collapse. Huh. I mean, I gotta say, this is... It might be actually keepable. With the Faithless Looting on top. Okay, it wasn't. Whoops. Land me, black land me, please.
Brine on my skin. Great day to
Unfortunate.
fight.
We were almost there.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, right? Like, we had a pretty good hand. We had double Bloodghast with Faithless Looting.
to make a
It
splash.
was really tempting because you could just, you know, that was like what? We were on the draw, so we drew a card plus Faithless Looting. That's additional 2, right? And then we drew another card on the second turn. So that was 4 looks at a card, and we didn't draw a land. It was a bit unlucky. It looks like opponent is also very unlucky. I'll take a land. We might still be able to win if we get a land here. Okay. If I play Inti, put a counter on this, discard a card. That's 3 damage to Kiora, which isn't really enough.
Time to ebb from battle.
Okay, there's a Karn. They'll probably grab something like along the lines of maybe a Graveyard Hate. Maybe like a Tormod's Crypt.
I will not stop.
Probably get a Tormod's Crypt here. Wow, okay. Okay, so let's say attack with everything. Yeah, I think no matter what we do, we're in a bind here, unfortunately. We need a land bad, otherwise. Okay, that's not a land, so we lose the game. Unfortunate.
Farewell, and thank you for the lesson.
Yeah, the Sacred Foundry was a really bad one. It was a really, really bad one. I mean, that was a gamble, right? That was a gamble. The thing was, there, if we Thoughtseize, we would have lost the game because they still have a Karn. So the only realistic choice we could have actually made was playing the Inti, and then hopefully we get a black land and Thoughtseize away their card. Oh my god, this hand is beautiful. This hand is kind of insane. I like it. Root Walla. I don't think I need another Faithless Looting. Now that is a turn. That is a turn. This card is so sweet. Okay, there's a troll. I believe we just get rid of the troll and attack. Or should I play the Inti? I think playing the Inti is actually a whole lot better. Okay, goodbye, Bloodghast. It was nice knowing you. We might block the hollow one just to get the ramp going. So previously, I played a hollow one deck before Inti, and before hollow one was so bad. But now Inti is so good in this deck. Like it's actually kind of amazing. Interesting. I guess I just win. I like winning. Should I discard? It's not like I can play 2 of these anyways. I mean, they do have a lot of mana. Double Cavalier. They did get a Nykthos. Oh my god. Did they get another spin out of this? Save me?
I defy gods, defying you.
Okay, Warren collects. Oh my god, what is going on here? So they get another spin.
Nature
Please,
flows
mercy.
with vigor.
Mercy. No,
I have faced worse than the likes
there
of
is no
you.
justice.
You will not threaten this world.
There's no justice, man. There is no justice. Okay, I guess I lost fair and square. Opponent decided to spin some roulettes and they got it. Oh, wow. That's what I like to see. That is not what I like to see. I think you take the Inti away or Faithless Looting. Oh. Oh. Turn 1 Inti. Let's go. Bitter Blossom. Okay, we got another one. Sometimes the deck can go really hard. Like, it's kind of absurd. Discard a card. Discard a card. I think I will keep the Inti in case something happens to it. Right? Okay, apparently they don't have anything. I'll pass a turn. Opponent keeps taking damage. Oh! I get what this is. This is a token deck. Yeah, I think it's a token deck. I'm gonna play some Fragment Reality, if that's the case. I'll bring some Thought Seizes. I don't want to bring too many, though. I don't really think I care about Fatal Push. Yeah, I don't care about Bitter Triumphs either. I guess I do care about Thought Seizes then. Currently this hand does not have way to discard on turn 2 for the hollow one. I do have a Fragment Reality though. For their enchantment. I wanna pass. Because I care about their tuna enchantments more than... Excuse me? Authority of the console. So they don't have a 2-mana enchantments? I think I care about Authority of the console more. Well, this is not looking good. I think I'm gonna cycle the hollow one. Yeah, this is such a bad hand. Maybe I get a Faithless Looting off of this? No Faithless Looting. Ooh, that's really bad. That is really, really bad. I don't think I can race them. It's just, I'm dying next turn, so... What am I gonna do? Okay, thank God they blocked. So realistically, am I ever going to cast a Lingering Soul for 3 mana? I don't think so, right? Okay, so that was a game. That's what happens if we don't do anything until we have lost the game. Let's try to mulligan aggressively this time. Flame Blade Adapt. Okay, I think this is actually a keep. Oh, wow. That's really, really good. That is really good. A Fateful Absence, not the worst. Okay, that's also really good. I want to play this first and attack. Gas? So Bitter Blossom I feel like is gonna be too slow. I think it's actually Fatal Push. Monastery Mentor. Okay. Bloodghast. I can technically Bloodghast and Thoughtseize here. So we don't want them to play Lingering Soul plus something, so I guess the card we take is... I mean, they're actually all bad, technically. Because even if they play Bitter Blossom, they're gonna lose some life. Like, they can't really play it. I guess I just put it on Blazing Root Walla. Because that's the most damaging card. This is gonna grow to a 4-0. Owns at 1. I mean, I gotta say, like, Inti is such a sick card. Okay, that's game. GG. Yeah, that was a sick game. Yeah, we play first. Oh, that's so sick. It's actually so sick. The opponent's playing blue-white control. Sag. We do not want to see a blue-white control. Okay. I might just play out the Lingering Soul. So I can do some more damage. Yeah, I think I'm just going to deal as much damage as possible. Where should I put this? Let's put it here. I'm kind of hoping they don't have like a board wipe, so we win next turn. Hopefully. I would love that. I'm gonna put this here. Very nice. Okay. So they're playing blue-white control. Do I want to play some ley lines? Because they're working with Kaleem. They probably have Snapcaster Mage as well. I don't think I need Molten Collapse since I have Bitter Triumph We're gonna take out some fatal pushes. Maybe 3 Bitter Blossom is and Bitter Triumph is too much. Hollow One has to be really good because this dodges Divine Purge. I got an Unearth since most their spells are just exile spells anyways. Same with Bloodghast. Like Bloodghast is a little awkward for them. Like for us because of Divine Purge. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go down on Bitter Triumph and maybe a Lingering Soul. This is actually unironically keepable. Fragment Reality. Come on, we need to see a land right now. Land me, please. Thank goodness. So, Bloodghast and an Artillery Enthusiast. I couldn't keep the Artillery Enthusiast because I don't have a red mana to actually play this one. So hopefully we draw like another discard spell. Well, this is going really well. March of the Otherworldly Light. Maybe I shouldn't have even played that, because they could steal it and block it. Right? Yeah, maybe that was bad. Okay, well, they didn't steal it, so... I guess I'm just pumping this then. Yeah, another Thoughtseize was pretty good there. Phyrexian, Unlife, and Wandering Emperor. These are actually pretty annoying. Wow. Impressive. I can just attack with a Bloodghast because I can just play another land, get it back, and that'll have a haste. Okay. There's the Phyrexian Unlife. Let's attack first. I'll play this. Do I want this on top? Probably not. It really didn't matter what we played in the end, because it was just going to get countered there anyways, with the Aether Gust. I'm hoping for a land here. Seems like they have Fragment Reality. I missed out on 2 damage. So they do have to send it back.
Reverse. How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
They should be dead, right? But I misplayed last turn.
Let's slow this down. Time is much more malleable than people think.
Okay. A bit of a misplay here and there, but we got there. Okay, we go first. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful hand. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Don't you just like look at this hand and then what? Oh, they're playing that. Right. Okay, so unfortunately Blood Gas is gonna be lost. That's annoying. The Bitter Triumph is gonna be useless, right? It's gonna be a weird game. I can't believe people are doing this even in best of 3. That's a bit problematic, isn't it? So they have to have exactly aura on this thing, or a flying aura. Okay, apparently they don't have it. They have another fragment reality, perhaps? Say what? Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, they definitely got me there. Still not, we're still not out of it. Yeah, we're still not out of it. Opponent's down to 12. So yeah, I will never get tricked by this ley line of anticipation again. At least getting gone by like E3 armor. I mean, it does seem like the deck is actually weak to force spams, right? Wait, they got rid of Leyline of the Void. Okay, okay. Molten Collapse. If you descended this turn, destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent. I think this might have some usages. Same with Fragment Reality. Because the Fragment Reality could, I mean, could get rid of things like E3 armor and stuff. Let's get rid of a Fatal Push. Let's get rid of an Unearth. And I think that's it. This hand is just not fast enough. This hand is also kind of mediocre. Honestly, I'm not sure why I even kept this hand. I just didn't want to go down to multi 5, you know? You know? I think I do need to, I don't know. I feel like we just don't care about their cards. Well, maybe I do now. Yeah, maybe I do now. Do I? Block next turn. Unfortunate. I think the difference between this game and last game is the fact that we don't have a faithless looting. Yeah, no matter what, I don't see a way out here. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's go to next game. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of this. Instead, let's have some Fatal Thought Seizes maybe. So much cheese. What has best of 3 turned into? There's so much cheese going on. I can't keep this. I also can't keep this. Not looking good here. At the multi 5. Because I needed like a really strong hand. I basically needed a hand that could just kind of win the game by itself. So Thought Seizes and a Blood Crypt. They did mult to 5, but they are going second. It's a bit weird. Okay, combat research, that's fine. Not even sure if I attack with both of them. Is there a way I can get punished? Let's say attack with the Flame Blade, that's 3 damage. They go to 12? Let's just attack with both. Because realistically, if they attack, I think they're just going to lose, right? Man, these games are kind of cringe. Okay, like, I don't want to say it. I really don't want to say that word. But these are creating some absurd non-games. Like, I don't even know if I had fun. Okay, so I played 6 games with this deck. The mono green matchup seemed actually okay. If you've seen that game, although we did lose, it was a very close game, right? We had that game basically until our opponent kind of like spin the wheel and kind of hit the right things at the end. But if they couldn't chain off 3 Storm of the Festivals together like that, we would have been able to win that 100%. Besides that, against Mistmin, blue-white control deck, I did misplay slightly, but even then we were able to win pretty convincingly. The deck definitely has a lot of intricate lines that you might not see. Like for example, like let's say you have a 2-mana card in your hand and opponent's about to be dead to like 2 damage. If you have Artillery Enthusiast, for instance, you discard a 2-mana card in hopes for getting a Blood Gas into your hand and then haste it for lethal damage. So there's a lot of lines with this deck that you might really not think of. Or like also like the Hollow One is a little bit tricky if you're not familiar with playing with the Hollow One too much. Like I keep forgetting the Hollow One can go to 0 mana. And that's just some things that come with not playing with the card too much, right? Overall, I think the deck came out really sweet. The Bitter Triumph was very, very nice. Like, it feels really nice to have a Planeswalker removal spell and an instant speed as well. And this card, Inti, insane. Like, it's just, this card is legit busted in this deck. There's really not much to say because it makes Hollow One broken. It makes turn 1 Flameblade adapt like into a monster. So that has been nice as well. Artillery Enthusiast. I gotta say, like, this card is completely absurd. If you have Ox of Agnos in your hand, it makes your Ox of Agnos in your hand into a Hollow One. If you have like a copy of Lingering Soul, you can make this into a 2-mana card and then potentially fetch another Seasoned Pyromancer. Like, this card is just out of the world. So overall, I had really fun with this deck. At the end, you know, as you've seen, like, even in best of 3, people are spamming the blue-white scam deck. I don't blame them. It's a really strong deck, and by holding up, like, counter spells and things like that, you can really protect that card and just win the game, because if you can get that card down on turn 1, it's basically over. I don't blame the people that are playing it because it's strong. I blame Wizard of the Coast for making Fragment Reality say exile target non-token artifact, creature, or enchantment instead of exile opponents. So I blame Wizard of the Coast, I don't blame the players. So with that said, I'll be signing out, and as always, if you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.